Long, long ago, there was a placid valley. The valley was populated with many different creatures. One species in particular was the dodo. Life was hard for this bizarre-looking creature, for they were always struggling to stay alive. Whether they were hunted by man, wolves, mountain lions, or occasionally bears. Let's just say the dodo isn't the brightest creature out there. But one dodo in particular had the gift of intelligence. His name was Raphus. When he hatched from his egg, he started off as a normal dodo. But as he got older, he began to show signs of brilliance. And because of this, the other dodos shunned him. Even his family had a hatred towards him. His siblings mocked him. His father resented him. The only friends Raphus had were his mother, his best friend Clive, and Darla, who has feelings for him. Despite the hate he would receive, Raphus was a kind dodo and always kept a positive attitude. His mother supported him and told him he was destined for greatness. His father, on the other hand, would always tell him he was a failure and he would never amount to anything. But Raphus was always determined to prove his dad wrong. He would try to look for ways to stop predators in their tracks, but his plans would always backfire, causing his father to scold him. But despite many failed attempts, Raphus never gave up. One day, he, along with his best friend Clive, were trying to build another trap.
Are you sure about this, Raphus? I mean, all of your other plans backfired.
Trust me, Clive. If this plan works, we will never have to worry about predators ever again.
Okay, I just hope this works.
Hey Raphus, hey Clive, what are you two up to? Oh, hello Darla, we are trying to create another trap. Another trap? How romantic.
Guys, I think I see a predator.
Excellent. Now to put my trap into action. And the dodos looked for a place to hide. And sure enough, a cougar appeared. The big cat surveyed the area looking for food. Come on, you dumb furball, get in the trap. The cougar slowly walked towards the trap. While building the trap, Raphus had placed a piece of meat on top of it to attract the predator. So far, the plan was working. But when the cat got to the trap, nothing happened. I don't understand. What's going on? Then the big cat walked away unharmed.
What happened, Raphus?
I don't know, Clive. He just took the bait and left. Then the three heard screaming in the distance. Oh my god, a family! The trio quickly ran back to the flock. And when they got there, the cougar was unleashing carnage on the dodos. He unfortunately killed a few. When the big cat finally left, Raphus looked at the damage that's been done. Oh dear. Lots of dodos lost their lives to that cougar. And it's all my fault. You're damn right it is, said a voice. Raphus looked over to where the voice was coming from. And sure enough, Raphus's father was walking towards him. And he was furious. Father, I can explain. I'm going to stop you right there. I've had enough of your excuses. Father, please, just give me another chance. I already gave you countless of those, and you failed me each and every time. It's okay, Kevin. Leave him alone. He's trying his hardest. Shut up, Luna. Nothing about his behavior is okay. I am sick and tired of you always sticking up for him. Don't you ever yell at my mother again. Kevin then turned his attention toward his son. Congratulations, boy. You just made the dumbest mistake of your life. Kevin, don't! And the two dodos began to brawl. Luna tried to break up the fight but was knocked out by Kevin in the process. Kevin overpowered Raphus. Anything to say, you no-good excuse for a dodo? As a matter of fact, yes, I do have something to say. I am leaving this valley and never coming back. And with that, he walked away. No, Raphus, wait, come back. Let him go, Luna. For once in his life, he made the right choice. Kevin, I'm ashamed of you. How could you do that to our son? Our son? Don't you mean your son? He's your son too, you know. Physically, yes. Mentally, no. Face it, Luna, I will never see that thing as my son. You know something, Kevin? When we first started dating, my mother warned me not to marry you, and now I'm starting to think I should have listened to her. And look where we are now. You know what? Screw you, Kevin. I'm going to live with my sister. Fine, go ahead, leave. but I must warn you, you will never find another dodo as attractive as I am. And with that, Luna left Kevin. Meanwhile, Raphus was saying one last goodbye to his friends before he departed from the valley.
Raphus, please don't leave. We need you.
I'm sorry, Clive, but I'm afraid I don't have a choice. I must leave. Well, if that's what you want, Clive and I support your decision. Thanks, you guys. You both have been great friends to me, and I will never forget you. Raphus, wait! You don't have to do this! Yes, I do, Mother. I must leave. I cannot stay where I'm not wanted. But, sweetie, I dumped your father. We can live with your Aunt Sarah for a while. Everything's gonna be okay. Mother, I'm not a child anymore. I can make my own decisions.
If I may, Luna, Raphus does have a point.
Well, if this is what you want, then good luck, and promise me you will be careful. Raphus gave his mother a big hug. Don't you worry, Mother. I'm always careful. This is why I love you, son. You always know what to say. Now, do you remember what I told you about strangers? Mom! Okay, I'm just checking. Good luck, son. Wait, Raphus, before you go. Darla quickly gave Raphus a big kiss. May I ask what that was for? For good luck, of course. Clive extended his arm so he could shake Raphus's hand, and the two dodos shook hands. Thank you for being one of my best friends, Clive.
We'll always be your friends no matter what, buddy.
Raphus smiled, and with that, he walked away into the distance. Now out in the wilderness alone, Raphus had to fight for survival. It was getting dark, and he needed to find a place to rest. But that would have to wait, for he heard a loud howling noise. Raphus looked over. There was a wolf staring right at him. Soon he was surrounded by an entire pack. Raphus ran for his life, with the wolves chasing after him. The little dodo then found himself cornered. With the wolves closing in, Raphus closed his eyes and braced for impact. Suddenly, a good-sized rock fell between him and the wolves. The wolves, startled by the rock, retreated. Raphus looked up to see where the rock came from. In front of him was what appeared to be a rock formation. He walked over to take a closer look and was amazed. Well, I don't remember seeing this. This is incredible. Raphus explored deeper into the formation. He stopped at the center and looked around. Just magnificent! This could go down in history! Then a full moon appeared, and something magical happened in the formation. Raphus looked around in wonder by what he was seeing. Then,
suddenly I feel so tired.
And with that, he fell into a deep sleep. When he woke up the next morning, Raphus felt well rested, but he noticed something different. For starters, the rock formation was gone. That's odd. I could have sworn there was a rock formation there. Then he noticed something else. Holy mother of... Part of the forest was destroyed. Now what kind of creature could have made this mess? But solving the mystery would have to wait, for the wolves have returned. One wolf darted towards Raphus. Then Raphus did a backflip and kicked the wolf. Then another wolf charged at him. Raphus dodged the wolf, and the wolf collided with a tree. One by one, the wolves attacked him, and each one was thwarted by Raphus. The remaining wolves, who were fed up with the dodo, retreated. Wow, where did that come from? That was amazing! I mean, seriously, I never felt so alive! Raphus went over to test his strength on a nearby boulder. One kick, and the rock shattered into pebbles. Oh my goodness, this is incredible! Then Raphus had an idea. Oh, I know just what to do. Raphus returned to the valley, where Clive and Darla were talking. Clive, is that who I think it is?
It is! It's Raphus!
And sure enough, Raphus was walking towards them.
Raphus, over here!
Not now, Clive.
Hey buddy, I have an idea for a trap.
Leave me alone, Clive.
But Raphus, don't you want to hear my idea?
For God's sakes, Clive, build the damn trap yourself! I'm busy! Clive went silent. Darla was shocked by what she just heard. Raphus, are you okay? Raphus didn't say anything. He just walked away.
What the hell, man? What gives?
Something's not right here. Clive, we better follow him before he gets into trouble. Meanwhile, Kevin was sitting in Raphus's old house thinking about something. Then out of nowhere, Raphus appeared. Well, 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 my poor excuse for a son has returned. Well, 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 my poor excuse of a father is at it again. How dare you raise your voice at me, boy? How dare you neglect me all my life and treat me like trash? What does it matter to you anyway? It's not like you deserve to live on this planet. Everything! You're supposed to be my father, but you never want anything to do with me! Stop wasting my time, Raphus. Why don't you go home to your cowardly mother? You take that back! Never! Take it back! No! Ah! And the two dodos brawled again. However, this time, it was Raphus that overpowered Kevin. Raphus, what are you gonna do? What I should have done a long time ago! Go ahead. You and I both know you won't do it. As Raphus was about to put an end to his father. Raphus, stop! Don't do it! Raphus stopped, for that was his mother that yelled. If you do this, you will be exiled from the dodo community. Raphus paused for a moment. Then he dropped his weapon. Ha! See, I told you wouldn't do it. But just when everybody thought the nightmare was over.
Guys, since when does Raphus have teeth?
And sure enough, there were teeth growing inside Raphus's beak. What the hell? The other dodos watched in horror as Raphus was going through a transformation. By then, it was nighttime. Soon Raphus turned into a hideous monster. He let out a loud roar in anger and glared at his father. Who the hell are you?
I am the Dodo Rex!
End to his father. His mother and friends watched in horror.
Now I shall destroy those who mocked me for all those years.
And with that, they raced to the valley. Then Raphus looked over to Luna for her approval. All Luna could do was shake her head in horror. Raphus let a loud roar in anger, then he left. After he left, his mother looked at the damage he had done.
Luna, is Raphus going to be okay?
I don't know, Clive. Your friend has turned into a monster. I just wonder what caused him to turn into that monster. The next morning in a nearby cave, Raphus was sitting there very depressed. He realized what he had done and he felt horrible about it. What have I done? I just killed a bunch of dodos. What I did back there made me no different from my father or that cougar. Maybe my father was right. Maybe I don't deserve to live. Maybe I am a disgrace to dodos everywhere. What the hell is wrong with me? The little dodo began to cry, knowing that he would have to live with the guilt for the rest of his life.